Like, you see that in your head? Do you see it? Finding the right music for my YouTube videos and for my films is probably my least favorite part of the entire filmmaking process. And this is really too bad because when music and film match up together, it is a beautiful thing and it creates this really wonderful emotional experience for the viewer, especially when the music's a new experience and the visuals are a new experience. It just helps benefit the story in a way that's kind of hard to put to words. So this is Pilou.
Hello.
And we're in the backwoods somewhere in Quebec.
Yeah, in St. Adrian.
In St. Adrian. And this studio is like my dream. Like, you're living my dream, but the music version. Like, I want a studio like this in the woods, but for editing videos that I can just retreat to regularly. Okay, so your music has been in Discovery Channel, National Geographic, Netflix.
Yep.
Basically every
CBC.
big network you've done a series for composing.
Yep.
Let's say we had 10 minutes of video that you were gonna do some scoring or composing for. How long would that take?
Well, on a really, really good day of scoring and mixing, you're gonna do about 3 to 5 minutes of music recorded.
Right.
But I'd say like 1 or 2 minutes a day would be
1 or 2.
cool.
So if I was gonna put out 3 YouTube videos a week that are 10 minutes each.
Yeah, it would cost you like, yeah, a couple of tens of Ks a week.
Getting to work with a composer and a musician to match written music specifically crafted for the visuals and the story is so cool.
Yeah.
When that magic comes together and all the different pieces playing, and it's a truly new experience for the viewer. Like, in video and film, that is why I make movies, to create those moments.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I wish so much that for every single video that I made for YouTube, that I could go through this process with a composer and like write music meant for the specific moments.
Yeah, and build instruments and build sound banks and, you know, find out what the character of the music is gonna be.
So in a lot of ways, music is one of the most important things to me in the films I make. And that's where finding the right songs to use is really, really challenging. And ideally, with his process of how he scores TV shows and films, I wish I could do that for every single video that I made. So I find oftentimes I'm like compromising when I'm working on YouTube videos, and that's kind of a shame. And so I have subscriptions to basically every music service out there that lets you just use their catalog for a certain fee per month or per year, and you can just use the music in your videos. But how about the hundreds of YouTube videos that I make in a year where I've been really struggling to find songs that have an organic kind of singer-songwriter vibe to them that I can add to my videos? That doesn't just sound like some royalty-free generic song that someone punched out on a computer in like 15 minutes. So you typically have the picture up top and then your Pro Tools down here?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, that's sweet, dude. You're working on an album right now? Can I hear any portions of that, or is it all secrets?
Maybe we can listen to a piece.
Just this little
A little snippet of a piece.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah, that's it.
That's amazing. Dude. Woo. That's fire. I need this album for a road trip.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's gonna be released October 7th.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, here's the thing. I just hear a snippet of that, like, small little section of that song, and my brain is already trying to piece visuals to go with it. And that's so exciting. I love that. Oh, yeah. Like, you see that in your head? Do you see it? Oh. And there is a lot of these new subscription websites. Again, I have subscriptions to basically every single one because when I'm looking for a song, it can be very hard to find it on these individual platforms. And for me, investing into the subscription is totally worth it. I was kind of just waiting for my favorite music licensing website to release a subscription service of their own. And they are. And that website is MusicBed, and they've now announced membership. Something that's really exciting for me because some of my favorite songs that I've been using in videos in the past 5 years have all been from MusicBed. And originally, when a short film or something like that, it's like, okay, so I'll pay for a license for the short film, and that's great. But again, when you're pumping out so many videos, paying for each individual song for each YouTube video can get pretty expensive, especially when you're using up to 3 songs in a single video. MusicBed actually reached out to me a while ago and let me know that this was coming. And I said back, hey, I'm actually working on some videos. I'd love to test out the service and use some of those in stuff that I'm already working on right now, so that way I could show it to you guys. And that's where I'm stoked to say in episode 4 of the Slack Life series, basically every song in that video was from MusicBed membership. And a lot of you were asking where I got those songs from, and MusicBed's the answer. So MusicBed didn't pay me to say this. I'm not being paid from MusicBed to make this video, but I'm genuinely excited for this service to be announced and released. And I think it's gonna fit a really sweet spot in the availability of music subscription services. You can find a link in the description that kind of outlines the different memberships that are available. For me personally, I'm going with a YouTube membership because I make a lot of YouTube videos. If you have any questions, you can drop some comments down below. And the cool thing is that as I've gone through and checked out which songs are actually included in membership, a lot of the songs that I used in my debut film, Untethered, are actually in membership. Songs that I felt just gave Untethered so much life and character, and I couldn't be more excited to know that a lot of these songs are in membership. So I've gone and actually made a list of the songs that I've used in the past and just additional songs that I think are really awesome. So if you want some ideas to get you started as you're kind of going through the catalog, I've made a list for that. So yeah, MusicBed membership, it's finally here. I'm very grateful for that. That's gonna be it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. And remember, life's better when you make stuff. Peace.
No time for stalling. The wild is calling.
Pilou. Thank you, man.
Pleasure, man.